Very sorry about that. The video got cut off, but I was just talking about this, the mutant allele, and what we expect for the mutation, primers, PCR products, and restriction and fragments. So all I was saying was that we know that there would be a mutation right in here, and our primers would be just right around this area, somewhere right here, so that we can amplify this A gene. And so when we're going through PCR, we're also going to be making DNA. However, the difference that comes in is in this restriction fragments part. So when we add EcoR1, our restriction enzyme in this case, because we have this mutant sequence within our A gene, the restriction enzyme won't be able to recognize it. And so we'd have a DNA molecule, but it's not going to be cut, so it's going to be the exact same as the original size. So hopefully that made sense. Now, part C tells us that Bob, Bill, and Dave have the genotypes A+, 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 A-, and A-, A-, respectively. Draw the results you would get. Okay, so let's draw what we would expect on a agarose gel. So we would have 3 lanes for our 3 people, Dave, Bob, Bill, and Dave. And now looking at what we'd expect for Bob, for an example, he has 2 functional alleles, the A+ and A+. So what we'd expect is we would expect bands of the size of 2 and 3, right? So here, you can just draw it arbitrarily. That would be 2 and that would be 3. And because they don't have any mutant alleles, we wouldn't get 5. Bill, on the other hand, though, has the A+, A- genotype. And so because he has the A+ allele, we'd still expect a band at 2 and a band at 3. But the thing is that Bill also has a non-functional allele, and so we would also expect a band at about 5, right? Because he also has the A-, and that's not cut. The final person is Dave. Dave has 2 non-functional alleles, and so we would expect a band at 5, because of his genotype. Part D tells us that here are the results your lab partner sees with Sue, Sarah, and Laura. What are their genotypes? So let's take a look first at Sue. So Sue, as we can see here, has 3 bands, right? One presumably at 2, 1 at 3, and 1 at 5. So if she has a bands at 2 and 3, that would tell us she has an A+. But because we also see a band at 5, we know that she must also have a non-functional allele as well. For Sarah, what we see is we see bands at 2 and 3 kilobase pairs, but we don't see any at 5. That would tell us that she probably doesn't have any of the mutant alleles, and so is homozygous for the A+G allele, And then finally, Laura only has a band at 5, and so what that would tell us then is because she doesn't have any functional alleles, that she would be homozygous for the A- allele. So hopefully this video helped you out if you were confused. I apologize if I was confusing at any point. It's very different for me to not be able to actually see you guys and interact with you and see how you guys are actually doing. So I did the best that I could, but if you're still confused on this worksheet, feel free to actually post on your forum, and I can probably check that every once in a while on the forum for your respective classes. And yeah, I hope this helped. Stay safe, everyone, and I hope you all have a great rest of your day.